Hey guys, my name is Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Don't mind my hair. I just have it drying in one of these towel things that my big sister got me. Today I'm doing a book review of the book called Sitting Pretty by Rebecca Tazik. And I just have to say that this book was, I think I've only read this book would be number 5 of January 2022. And I have to say this is my favorite one that I've read. She is a young woman who was disabled by cancer treatments. She's actually paralyzed from the treatments. She lives in the book, she lived in Kansas City, Missouri, and I just love hearing other disabled voices, and I love memoirs especially, but I love hearing other disabled voices. She talks about a lot of things that I can relate to. She talks about how she went from dating to being married to being divorced to being married again. She talks about how she went to school to get her doctorate, which I think is amazing. Congratulations to you. One of the parts that stuck out to me most was that she taught a disability and literature class to a bunch of high school seniors. And it was really hard for her because, not that we know everybody's story, but if somebody was sitting next to me and they were also disabled, I would feel some sort of solidarity with them, So some of the parts that she spoke about during the class, some of the students were like, oh, well, I'm not disabled, so what does this matter, But when it is your reality and you are disabled, it does matter. So she had to dig deep to teach that, and I was like, wow. I wasn't even taught about a lot of that stuff in school, and she went over the whole ADA thing, how it was only passed in 1990, and how people were literally climbing up the steps of the Capitol building to protest and things and stuff. And a lot of history that's important. And then, she also talked about the struggles of finding employment while still getting the care and benefits that you need to live. And then on top of that, she talked about how she pushed her body to the limit sometimes and was dealing with a lot of pain, but would push through because she didn't want to use her sick days because, when you do that, then you only have so many of them. And I was like, yeah, I can, empathize with that struggle. But really what got to me was that she was talking about access and accessibility. And, one of the stories she talked about was when she encountered some people using the accessible changing room as a fashion show room, and I've been there plenty of times, and then she would, I'm bouncing back and forth, but and then she would talk about how when she was younger, she would get invites to parties and things and be like, oh, whose parent is gonna have to help me? I'm gonna limit my drink consumption so I don't spend an hour in the bathroom and have girls knocking on the door at the sleepover. And I felt like somebody was in my head reading my exact thoughts, because I'm sure we've all had those times, but literally reading this book felt like I was sitting and talking to a friend. I love the ending where she talked about becoming a mother. She has a beautiful baby. Yeah, overall, I would give this a 5 out of 5. Like I said, this is my favorite book that I've read so far in 2022. So, yeah, this was short and sweet, but like I said, I could talk about it for 3 hours, but if I'm gonna do that, you might as well just go read the book and give Rebecca the love that she deserves. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!